Well, friends, today is the day I take delivery of my new ride. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I came outside because I'm expecting the delivery truck to come in at any moment now here in the next couple minutes to drop off my new ride. It was a decision that I've been dwelling on for the last little while. Yesterday I finally pulled the trigger, and today they're delivering that bad boy. That's not to even suggest remotely that the Bollywood Bruiser here isn't enough machine for one man. I just needed something a little bit more. Something that I could hop on and just mow down the competition. So we did it, no regrets, and I think you're gonna love it. I was going to go on some back roads today, but I think I'm going to head down to Cycle Gear, see what kind of helmets they have in stock. I'm not exactly sure what I want in a new helmet, but it ain't this one. I'm sure if you've been paying attention, you're tired of hearing me bitch about this damn helmet, but man, it stinks so bad. I mean, it smells like a dirty gym bag in here. Got my new gloves from Odin Manufacturing. Got some little finger, I can take this finger down or this thumb down and use my phone if I ever get that hooked up. I know it's kind of clickbaity what I did with the thumbnail and shit. I would apologize for it, but it's YouTube. That's what we do, I guess. So I'm 45, you know, I've said that before, which isn't old, but it is getting to a point where, you know, the body wears out a little bit faster than it used to. Takes a little bit longer to recover than it used to. You know, I did yard work last weekend. Holy shit, man. Well, first of all, I did some things that I hadn't done before. So instead of taking my normal 2-ish hours, it took me 5 hours. And it was in the middle of the day in the sun in Florida in the summer. I was beat down, folks. I was absolutely beat down. I intentionally chose our house when we bought it because of the size of the yard. And that was a little over 5 years ago now. And sure, you know, I was still 40 at the time, but I don't know, man. The difference between 40 and 45 is a lot bigger than I would have imagined 5 years ago. So yeah, after being worn out, my wife came in. I was on the internet, and she saw me on the Lowe's.com website looking at riding mowers. She goes, "Oh, you're looking at riding mowers, huh? If somebody would have only recommended this 2 years ago," you know, being a smart ass. Wives are at least good for that. You know, a lot of the time I was just too cheap to do it because they're not cheap. I mean, I didn't buy the most expensive one, but even in the mid-range, it's still relatively expensive. I'm still getting used to this riding position. It is a lot easier at about 50 miles an hour plus. I don't know, about 80 kilometers an hour or so. Because then you get a little bit of wind resistance to help push you up just a touch. And that takes some of the pressure off your wrists. Well, I guess I shouldn't say your wrist. I don't know how the fuck you ride, but it takes some pressure off of my wrist, that's for damn sure. So like this right here, right around 60 miles per hour or near, I don't know, 90 or so kilometers per hour, this is relatively comfortable. Which really brings me to question some things that I was looking at for future modifications. I started looking at little fly screens, maybe a little bit for decoration, but also I don't really like now that I've really narrowed everything down and lowered some things, These gauges look just absolutely enormous, and I thought maybe the fly screen would help mask that a little bit. I mean, sure, they'll still be there, but I thought it would give it a little smoother contour. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do, but that's something I'm entertaining. I'm also looking at potentially getting a bubble fairing. I've seen a few out there. I think it looks really sharp. Man, a year ago I would have told you, hell no, there's no way I'm doing that. But now I'm starting to really like the idea of that. Now, tying that into what I was talking about just a few minutes ago, if I put that bubble fairing on, am I then going to lose the wind resistance that I gain at 50 or 60 miles per hour? That's a long way away. I feel like putting that on the front, whatever I put on the front, might be something long-term down the road. There are other things that I think are more important that I want to do to the motorcycle, so we'll kind of back burner that for a little while I try to do other things. Cycle gear. All right, let's head inside and see what they got. I'm not going to record while I'm in there, so I'll see you when we get back out. All right, nothing doing in there. I felt bad. There's a lady who's been working in there for years. They all were trying to help me, which is, I guess, theoretically it's nice, but man, just give me a minute to look. I had to tell them, hey, I'm getting bombarded right now. Just give me a minute, I'll let you know. And I hate to be that asshole, but holy shit, give me a minute. They weren't being rude about it or pushy, just all three of them, just back to back to back to back. I'm like, whoa, chill, bro. So I found a helmet in there I think I like. Again, I'm not spending $700-800 on a helmet. Just not gonna happen. The Bell Qualifier, I like it. The only problem with the ones that they had in there, I'm gonna go online and see if they make a version that has the sun visor inside. I like a clear visor. So if I can find the Bell Qualifier online that has the sun visor, the lowering sun visor in it, I'm probably going to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. This thing's just so nasty and worn out, man. It's time. It's time, my friends. It's time. Alright, that's going to wrap this one up. You see my little wave here in my beard? That's from my chin strap. I think it looks ridiculous, but I don't know what to do about it, so we're just going to wear it, I guess. Sorry for the thumbnail. No, I'm not. So thanks for coming along with me today. We're very close to being monetized again, which isn't going to be a big deal. I'm not going to make much money, but it's just kind of nice to be able to know that I'm right there within sight of that partner program again. So, till next time. We'll see you later.